Here we are 16 days out from what is increasingly looking like a no-deal crash-out. I have spent the morning speaking with, and marching also in Kiev, I've spent the morning speaking with business leaders, with leaders from the farming industry, who are increasingly concerned about the risk of a no-deal crash-out, who are absolutely concerned for the sectors in which they represent and the real catastrophic implications that there would be on the back of a no-deal crash-out. Regardless of what proposals this British Government puts on the table, the economic consequences are real, the economic consequences are dire, and the economic consequences are catastrophic. The DUP have walked us to this point. The DUP and their friends and the Tories have walked us right to this situation that we find ourselves in today. And they need to move back from the brink. They need to step back. They need to realise what they're doing to the livelihoods of people here, to our economic prosperity, to our peace agreement. And I think that this is a time for them, as they walk in today to the lobbies in Westminster, where they will again, in all likelihood, vote against a no deal being removed from the table. So they are adding again to the danger and the fear and the likelihood of a no deal crash out. It's about time that they started to prioritise the livelihoods of people here over their own selfish party interest. There are obviously a number of things that can happen next, and not least the extension to Article 50. But Europe have been very consistent. Michel Barnier has said this personally to me going back to last year, that if they were to ask for an extension to Article 50, it has to be for a purpose. What does that purpose look like? Is it a general election? Is it a people's vote? Is it because they have found a solution and a way forward? None of those things, or all of those things, I suppose, are on the table. Where it goes next, I don't think anyone could honestly say to you today. When Brexit was conceived by the Tories, when Brexit is trying to be delivered by the Tories alongside the DUP, the Irish interests were never considered. Our peace process was never considered. We set out at the start of this process to achieve special status, that we have special and unique circumstances here, and I think that that's been reflected in the withdrawal agreement as it stands. The backstop is the bottom line. There is a way forward here. The way forward is actually to do the deal and stop playing party politics with our livelihoods.